Most old exporters work based on habits, but new exporters work based on process. And a strong process always gives buyer more protection. Today I am going to show you why being new is actually an advantage for buyers. Hello friends, I am Mohit Goel, merchant exporter from Jayshri Global. In this video, you will learn how a new exporter reduces buyer risk and why in today's world process matters more than experience. If you are a seller, buyer, importer or someone learning export-import, this video is for you. Old versus new exporter, the real difference. Look, experienced exporters definitely have knowledge, but after a point that experience turns into habit. Documentation becomes habit, shipment work becomes habit, quotations becomes habit. But a new exporter can't afford to work on habit. There's no space for mistakes. So a new exporter follows a strict process for everything. Double checking every document, verifying every quotation, giving detailed answers to every buyer query. No assumptions, everything is based on accuracy. And that's exactly what protects the buyer. Why process is greater than experience? Experience alone doesn't guarantee quality, but process does. For example, an experienced exporter may miss a document in a hurry. They may skip important steps because of habit. And with too many clients, buyers don't get full attention. But a new exporter, every buyer, high priority. No shortcuts, no habits. Every step is checklist based. And there's only one rule of a strong process: zero mistakes, zero confusion, zero risk. Jayshri Global's zero error export process. Now, let me show you how Jayshri Global operates. We have built our system in a way that gives buyers clarity and confidence at every step. Step 1. Requirement verification. We don't just ask buyers for the product. We help them gain clarity. What quality level do they want? What packing format suits them best? Which port is most cost effective? What will be the HS code? What MOQ makes sense? Most exporters skip this detailed discussion, but we consider it essentially. Step 2. Supplier comparison plus documentation check. We don't take just the price from suppliers. We collect GST certificate, manufacturing proof, lab testing reports if required, export experience, packaging capability, delivery timeline. New exporters do this because we take every inquiry extremely seriously. Step 3. Accurate quotation, no guesswork. Our quotation is based on 3 verified pillars: verified supplier cost, actual port to port freight, country focused duty, and VAT or GST research. This is why our quotation never shocks the buyer later. Step 4. Transparent communication. We share every update in written: production status, packing status, container booking, vessel number, estimated arrival. The buyer never has to ask us where the shipment is. They already know. Step 5. Compliance plus final cross check. For shipping documents like invoice, packing list, BL, COO, phytosanitary, fumigation, insurance. We follow a complete checklist and cross verification. So the buyer faces zero issue during customs clearance. This entire system makes us strong and reliable, even though we are new. Buyers prefer new exporters today. Today's buyers want fast replies, clear process, transparent costing, perfect documentation, no hidden charges, no rude or careless behavior. Old exporters often become comfortable, even egoistic. But new exporters, they have hunger, energy, and razor-sharp focus. That's why many buyers from Africa, the Middle East, and South Asia are now choosing new Indian exporters. One buyer once asked me, "You are new, why should I trust you?" And I told him, because we don't rely on experience, we rely on process. I explained our entire structure to him. He said, "This is more professional than many big exporters I met." And today, he is one of our repeat inquiry buyer. If you are an importer or wholesaler, remember this. New exporter means better process, higher accuracy, low risk. And that's the biggest protection a buyer can ever get. If you want to share your requirement or need exact product information, you will find our WhatsApp and email in the description. I am Mohit Goel from Jayshri Global. We don't win with experience, we win with process. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Jayshri Global. Exporting excellence, importing integrity.